everybody. This is Lynn. I'm known as Awesomism Mom, and I am excited to announce that I am going to be co-hosting a new podcast called Team Cares. We will be bringing in professionals and experts, as well as those who have very thorough lived experiences, onto our podcast to discuss the topics that are really important today, not just in the autism world, but those with PTSD, with ADHD, ADD, depression, and so on. And I'm really excited to announce my co-host, Lori. Lori and I became friends because we have a mutual friend who, believe it or not, I went to high school with. So 50 years ago, when I was in high school with Jeff, I would have never known that 50 years ago he would introduce me to somebody and we'd end up being friends. So, Lori, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Hey, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Lori Suggs. First, I'll start with my personal background. I have been a teacher, I have a degree in early childhood, and I have a degree in elementary childhood or elementary ed. I have a master's in special education. I'm a national board certified teacher. I'm currently retired to take care of my grandchildren. But probably most importantly, what you need to know is I am also an autism mom. And for that, I participated in the South Carolina's partners and policymaking, where I really grew to understand my role as a mom and as an advocate for my daughter who has autism. And I really got to dig deep into the power that we have as moms.
Yeah. And
also, I have, I'm sorry, Lynn, but also I have a business that I run that is a nonprofit. It is a greenhouse nursery, and we bring in adults with disabilities to provide them with work-related opportunities and just a safe place that they can come and grow and be nurtured in advancing their skills, whether it be in the work environment or out into the community or just in their independent living skills. So that is probably my baby right now is Giving Hope Gardens.
I love what you do. I think it's so great. And it's such firsthand, ability to give them skill sets, all while they're in a very safe environment. So I was really honored that you said, Jess, you would be my co-host because I know your background. I know that you've put together galas and everything else. So, you've got a much richer job experience than I think you even realized just from all of our conversations. And that's why I was really excited that you would be a co-host. And for those of you who don't know me, I go by Awesomism Mom. I'm a blogger. I'm an author. I have a published book. It's called, I can't even think of it right now. And I also have spoken internationally. I'm a speaker. And my background is I was a homeschool activist because I homeschooled all four of my kids, but I also worked in politics. And I worked in politics for over 40 years, all the way from local to federal. So I have been very active on the policy side of things and getting the elected officials to listen to whether it be about homeschooling or about autism or whatever else. So I have a full plate. Peyton and I own Team Awesomism together. Peyton is my adult autistic child, and Team Awesomism has two other podcasts. I also have been recognized internationally for my blogs, and I just enjoy being an activist. People say to me all the time, why are you taking so much on at your age? I'm 65, and I say, because I'm not going to sleep at night anyway, I might as well make it productive. So, it is. And, when you get passionate and you feel really strong about this, it's easy to make your voice heard. It's just not everyone knows how to make their voice heard. And that's something we want to teach you. Now, just to give you a few examples of the kind of these will be roundtable podcasts. It's not going to just be me and Lori and one guest. It'll be 3 or 4 guests, and we will be bringing on those. We've got several people that are tech experts that are quite, very knowledgeable within the tech industry. They've already agreed to come on and talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly about the technology for those in the autism world and those with PTSD and stuff. So that's an exciting one. We also have one really exciting one that we're going to be doing about the gut and brain. And we are bringing on one of the leading foremost experts in the gut health, because this is a big thing right now. Even Secretary Kennedy is constantly talking about it. So we're going to do that. We also have a couple of really cool surprise guests that we're going to be bringing on. And we're also going to be talking about the role of senior citizens in with autistic adults or ADHD or others, those in the special needs or hidden disability community, where we'll bring them on. We're going to be bringing on, and we're going to have a really cool guest on that one that you don't want to miss, so that we could talk about just different things. Because so many parents are always like, I don't know how to do this. Do I become this? Do I do that for my child? How do I set up the future for my child? We'll be bringing in financial experts and everything. All the questions that people have, want answers to, don't know where to get them, or have to go and pay $300-400 just to get somebody's, experience to tell them. And we will also do something very cool. If you join teamawesomism.app, it is a website app. All you have to do is sign in. You just sign up, and we don't email you. We don't bother you. It doesn't cost you anything. You'll be able to join some of our roundtables. We will send you the link to join the Zoom so that you can put in the chat area questions for the experts. So if you join the app, you'll be able to be a part of some of these. So we will be putting the schedule out. And one thing that I really love about Lori is, as she said, she's a grandmother, but she's still every day so active in the autism world, in the special needs world. And that's something that I really appreciate, because between us, we have a lot of life experience, and we also have a lot of connectivity in our network to bring on to this. So I'm excited about this.
I'm very excited about it. And I'm very excited about some of the guests that I know that'll be coming on. Super, super excited to interact with them and to hear some of their advice that they have to give to us and to parents.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And we really welcome you. If you are on the spectrum, or if you have severe anxiety or loneliness or PTSD, this is the podcast for you. It's going to be very informal. It's not going to be a real strict type environment. We want you to feel like you're actually sitting in a family room with us, drinking a cup of tea or coffee or water or whatever, and conversing or listening to us. So we just wanted to do a really quick promo, and we will be starting this. This will be coming out at the beginning of March, since we're already almost halfway through February. See, I'm jumping ahead. And I know. So we're excited, and thank you so much for listening to us. And thank you again, Lori, for agreeing to be my co-host. When you said yes, I was like, yay.
Oh, I was excited, but, a little nervous too. But anyway, we keep on fighting.
That's right. We are. So thank you, everyone. And we look forward to you joining us in our, I can't even think of joining us in Teen Cares. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.